Good morning, Nigeria, and greetings to our viewers around the world. Welcome to today's Nigerian newspaper headlines review, proudly brought to you by Nigerian News 247. Today is Monday, February 9, 2026, and we have carefully gathered the top headlines making waves across Nigeria from the nation's most trusted newspapers. We begin with stories from the presidency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has received a high-level delegation from the United States Africa Command, AFRICOM, at the State House in Abuja. The delegation, led by AFRICOM Commander, General Dagvin Anderson, met with the president alongside Nigeria's top security chiefs. The meeting, confirmed by the president's special assistant on social media, Dada Olusegun, highlights ongoing security cooperation between Nigeria and the United States. In a related development, the head of the Catholic Church, Pope Leo XIV, has expressed deep concern over the persistent violent attacks on communities across Nigeria. In a statement released on Sunday via his official social media handle, the Pope said he received reports of the violence with sorrow and worry, while calling for peace and protection for affected populations. Turning to political developments, the interim national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, David Mark, has urged the National Assembly to urgently pass the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. Mark appealed to lawmakers to allow the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to determine the feasibility of real-time electronic transmission of election results. He made the call during the unveiling of a book titled, The Burden of Legislators in Nigeria, authored by Senator Effiong Bob. Meanwhile, Senate President Godswill Akpabio has directed senators to reconvene for an emergency plenary session on Tuesday, February 10, 2026. This follows the Senate's recent rejection of a proposal seeking to make electronic transmission of election results mandatory. On the security front, one of the newly deployed forest guards in Kwara State has been killed during an operation against bandits. The incident occurred on Sunday in the Koro community of Ekiti local government area, where forest guards, working alongside local vigilantes, acted on intelligence reports about suspected armed bandits. In Kogi State, the government has ordered the temporary closure of selected markets and motor parks in the western district of the state. According to the State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Femi Fanwo, the decision forms part of intensified security measures aimed at restoring public safety. In the southeast, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has announced the permanent cancellation of the Monday sit-at-home order across the region. The directive, issued by IPOB leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, takes effect from Monday, February 9, 2026. Residents have been encouraged to resume normal activities without fear. Tragedy was recorded in Kano State on Sunday as over 30 people reportedly lost their lives in a fatal road accident at Kwana Bad in Gezawa local government area. The crash, which occurred in the early hours of the day, involved a trailer heading toward Gujungu. Reckless driving is suspected to be the cause, with several others sustaining serious injuries. Similarly, in Anambra State, 2 people were killed and another injured after a petrol-laden tanker exploded along the Onitsha-Owerri Road in Ihiala. The incident happened around 9:30 Sunday morning, opposite the Federal Road Safety Corps office, causing panic among residents and motorists. And on the international scene, a Canada-based Nigerian, Kayode Roberts, has been charged by the Toronto Police Service over a suspected health-motivated
criminal harassment case. Police say the charges are linked to incidents allegedly committed between July 1 and December 29, 2025. That wraps up today's newspaper review. For in-depth reports, breaking stories, and the latest updates from across the country, be sure to visit www.nigerianews247.com. Thank you for joining us today. Stay informed, stay connected, and we'll see you again tomorrow.